Hey, what's up and hello? This is the Chris Nicole bringing you my views on life, love, and the world of entertainment through my eyes. Good afternoon, crew. Hope all is well. Sorry if there was a little glitch, like this was very quick. So I don't know if you guys got the intro, but at this point, I'm here. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. So let me get into this really quick. And let me make this very clear that this is going to be my opinion, my views. I'm going to tell it like it is. This is a warning right now because it is very clear at this point. I'm dealing with some people, maybe a couple of people who don't know how to get or take a difference of opinion that is different from theirs. So yesterday, hey Danielle, what's up, boo? Yesterday, I posted something about passive aggressive people. Okay. And I talked about how is social media one of the reasons as to why people are just so passive aggressive nowadays. Like people are not about assertive communication anymore. They really just want people who think like them and only them. And if you don't think like them, they want to either talk shit, block you, whatever the case may be. It's definitely that type of world now where it is easy to hide from other people's opinions because you could just simply block people and move on or ignore them and move on. And so, with that being said, I wanted to create some type of dialogue. I did ask a question. I know sometimes you guys just kind of read the posts and stuff that I post and don't necessarily read the caption that I have, which is fine. But I want to start having that type of dialogue. I used to kind of have that type of dialogue before, and I want to start it all over again. So, with that being said, though, I received a message. Little birdie told me that there, I guess, are some people who assumed based on my political videos that I had that I was MAGA. And I was MAGA because I definitely critiqued all sides of the wing, the blue wing, the red wing. And because of how serious this election was, the fact that I just wasn't, I guess, all in and literally just could not see that everything was right on one side, that I had to be voting for MAGA. And my videos felt that way. Well, respectfully, for those who may feel that way, you can kiss my fat black ass. And here's why. I have already explained, one, I'm independent, which means that I can vote on any side of the spectrum that I want to. Any side, red, blue, independent, green, whatever the case may be. If I voted for MAGA, I would have no problem telling you I voted for MAGA and why. I don't understand how people live in this damn world and can't have direct dialogue with people and listen to people with different perspectives without getting their panties or their boxers in a bunch. I created this space because I saw too many channels where if you did not agree with the person who created the channel, they just truly tried to have people troll you, mess with you. They would literally like try to cuss you out. We're too grown for that shit. At least I know I'm too grown for that shit. I have friends who voted for Kamala, family who voted for Kamala. I have family and friends who voted for Trump. I have family and friends who voted for Jill. I am not about to stop talking to these damn people or blocking these people or getting that damn emotional over what their decision is based on what is best for them and their damn family. And the reality is, I never said who the hell I was voting for. I said I was independent. What I did say was I literally voted on all sides during this election. And for those who don't understand that, you got to also understand that there is a local election also. See, people always want to just think about the United States of America, the president of the United States. Local elections are just as important, if not more important. And I've already said time and time again, I live in the bluest state out there, California. And for my crew who live in California, they will be able, unless they are multimillionaires, will be able to tell you that our damn state is in a freaking shithole right now. In a shithole. And it's been all blue for decades. So if I feel like I'm looking at people's policies and I feel that blue is not going to work for me and blue hasn't worked for me in California, then so damn be it. But what the hell does that have to do with the president of the United States? People just need to grow up. And if I lose followers today, I lose followers today. Because here's the thing. You lose some, you gain more. The right people who respect difference of opinions, they will find my channel. For those who literally, I guess, have had an issue with what I was saying about how Kamala could have did things, her campaign people could have did things way better, I stand on that. She had all the advantages in the world to win this damn election. She did. She had over almost $1.5 billion to win this election. And to have a freaking map that was damn near all red, now you have all of these people who was pro-Kamala and pro-Democrat. Now all of a sudden they coming out in droves agreeing with everybody else, saying the campaign could have been better. You got the Charlemagnes. You got all of these people saying you cannot go against people trying to pay their damn bills. And at the end of the day, if they feel like the current party right now is not helping them get bread, cheese, and meat on their damn table, and they felt like the other party was going to do something for them, then so be it. And that's all I was saying. I had people from my damn hood ain't never voted a day in their life talking about Trump, Trump, Trump. And I asked them why. And they said, this is the first time in a very long time I haven't been able to pay my damn bills. People who literally make six figures in California, having to go to a food bank to be able to get by because of inflation. If y'all don't see that as a damn problem, people need to be able to sit down and have dialogue and understand people's difference of opinions. And if you claim you have knowledge to educate people on why they're wrong, then try to educate them. But the fact that some want to sit up there and shun people and act like they want to block people and they don't want to have dialogue, or they claim they're racist or they're misogynistic and all of this shit, that is a bullying tactic that is so unnecessary. If you have the goods to educate folks, educate them. But don't assume who the hell I voted for. Don't assume, because you will be very shocked. Very shocked. Hey, May. Hey, Terrell. I prefer friends that have different opinions. It means we feel comfortable with each other. Hey, thank you. And that's the way it should be. But when I tell you the nonsense that's been going on with this election, like I told y'all, I feel like it's crazies on both sides. You got MAGA and you got blue MAGA. You got both sides acting a damn fool. Both sides. And it's ridiculous. Because let me tell you something, regardless on who is in office, nobody is putting fear in me. Okay? I don't operate off of fear. God didn't give me a spirit of fear. So at the end of the day, regardless on who's in office, I'm going to be all right. Because he said I'm going to be all right. I come from descendant of slaves who literally was forced from their continent to come here to be slaves. We done passed slavery, Jim Crow. Oh, please believe we gonna be all right. I'm gonna be all right. There's always gonna be ups and downs, but I'm gonna be all right. I'm not about to sit up there and sit in fear. We didn't really know on both ends what was gonna happen as far as the presidency is concerned. But America has spoken. And at this point, we have to find a way to move on and figure out how we're going to navigate the next 4 years. But I had to come because I was just like, hold the hell up. Where did I say I voted for Trump? But because I could see all sides of the spectrum and say, you wrong on this, campaign was wrong on this, Trump, you arrogant, you wrong on this. All of a sudden, because I'm just not pro everything that her campaign did, I have to be MAGA. Get the hell up out of here. Get the hell up out of here. And respectfully, if that's how you feel, my channel is not for you. Still love you though, because I don't hate anyone, but my channel's not for you. And if you want to quietly bow out because you don't like the fact that I am venting and expressing my opinion and telling you how I feel about this BS that came to me, like, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you. It's just ridiculous now that people are at this point, and I think social media is part of the damn problem. It really is. It's like I don't understand how people can function as adults and only have people around them that agree with them. I don't see how that works. I really don't. Now, truth be told, if you really want to know one of my main focus when it came to what I was really looking for and what policies I was really looking for, I was looking for a Black agenda. Oh, wait, hold up. What she just say? Yes, I was looking for a Black agenda. So out of these three, who were the top people who had a Black agenda? So that should give you the damn answer. Because let's be clear, the top two didn't have a Black agenda. And I mean a Black agenda where it benefits the Black woman and the Black man. But guess what? I'm a damn adult. Don't nobody pay my bills. Don't nobody pay my mortgage. I vote for who the hell I want to vote for because I'm an American citizen. But I also like to get different perspectives. Everyone is welcome on this channel. As long as you're not disrespectful and you trying to disrespect a person, your opinions are welcome here. As long as if you want to debate the topic, don't debate the person. But Kamala supporters are welcome here. Trump supporters are welcome here. Jill Stein supporters are welcome here. Cornel West supporters are welcome here. I want people with different opinions to bring their asses on my damn page. That's what I want. It's amazing how people can have difference of opinions and still be able to get along and even agree to disagree and then come back to the next damn live. Isn't that amazing? Doesn't that sound like what adults should do? Hey, Shayla, it's literally, you got to go back to the beginning. But I said, okay, well, let me just speak my piece. For those who may have thought, because I guess I wasn't all up Kamala's ass and was saying there was things that could have been done better. Mind you, some of her biggest supporters, now that she's lost, is coming out in droves saying things could have been better. Now, I find it interesting that they literally didn't say this while she was running, but now that she has lost, now they're coming out. All of these people who was pro-Kamala are coming out saying things could have been better. Now you got her freaking campaign people sitting up there pointing the fingers at each other. This shit is a wreck right now. But I'm in the wrong because I clearly said from the beginning I saw flaws and issues in this campaign. No one wanted to answer the damn question about this economy. No one wanted to answer the damn question about the migrants, illegal migrants coming over here. No one wanted to answer those questions on that side. If those are the top two things that people are concerned about, Americans as a whole, and you're not willing to answer it, that is problematic. And yes, there are still some people who found it problematic, but they still voted for Kamala, and that is perfectly okay. You're an adult. You made the decision on what's best for you, just like I'm an adult and I made the decision what's best for me. But to literally apparently have some people out here who have gone ghost or silent or have removed themselves because they feel like I gave a balanced perspective on this whole election, this whole campaign, the debates and everything else, I call both of their asses out. I call both of them out. But the American people have spoken. They have spoken. And I think at this point, people just need to move on and feel like how they're going to navigate the next 4 years. That's it. That's all. But don't ever assume about me. Because what you may assume, damn sure typically is the wrong move. But you can feel how you want to feel. You feel like I'm MAGA? Feel like I'm MAGA then. And MAGA your way out of my damn channel. It's simple. Because what could have been done is someone just simply asking me who I voted for. Now, the reality is, I told y'all, it's really none of your business. It's none of anybody's business who you vote for. But if you decided to share it on my channel, find me one person that sat up there and said that I shunned them because they said they was voting for someone. I'm not going to do that because I don't know what's best for you and your family. Some people voted because of religious reasons. Some people voted strictly because of the economy. I know out here in California, we got a lot of bullshit going on right now. There should be no reason why in California and places like New York, you make 6 figures and a certain amount of 6 figures, that's still considered poverty. That makes no damn sense. So this is why I said from the beginning, I am not a vote blue no matter who girl. I used to be that way, but I realized that I needed to start looking at policies, not likability, but policies. What policies do you have that is going to help me move forward in life? That's what I need to know. But if you decided to vote just off of likability or identity politics, that's also your choice too. But this bullshit coming out about, oh, well, you know, it didn't sound like you was voting for Kamala, so I think people was assuming that you voted MAGA. Get the F up out of here. Get up out of here. And again, at the end of the day, you lose some, you gain more. One thing I have learned, once I hit my monetary, like my 1,000, you're going to win some, you lose some. There are people who have millions of followers and they will lose thousands of people and then gain 200,000 people. It is what it is. But the whole point of everybody having their own freaking channel is to express their opinions about certain things. And guess what? Everybody's not going to agree. But I like to give a balanced perspective on things, especially when it comes to things like an election. Bottom line. You don't like it? Oh, the hell well. And it's no hate. Still love you. I'll just love you away from my channel. Because for those who actually listened to everything I said on those videos, you find me one person that said that I was voting for really anyone. I told you I was independent, but I didn't say who I was voting for. So it's amazing how people assume and make an ass out of themselves, because you ain't making an ass out of me. You make an ass out of you if you assume that. If you assumed automatically that I voted for Trump, thank you. It's all about respect. Danielle, why is it that people don't understand that? And I think you were on some of those videos that I did or listened to them. Was I disrespectful to anyone based on how they voted? I just gave my perspective on things that could have been done better. And honestly, I even said Kamala could have won this damn campaign. She could have won this. She had all of the advantages. She had way more advantages than Trump. She did. Now, Jill Stein, the whole goal was for Jill Stein was for her to reach her 5% so she can get funding. I don't think anybody ever expected for her to actually win, but it was the point of getting the 5%. That was it, to give her the 5% so she can get her damn funding. Because I personally feel we do need another party. We need another party to be able to give voters a different view on things. Because truth be told, just based off of the numbers alone, compared to Biden and his numbers in 2020 to now, it looks like a lot of people sat their asses on the damn couch. And they have every right to do that too. They have every right to do that. If they didn't feel comfortable voting either way, or because again, I don't know how many people was willing to vote for Jill Stein. If they were uncomfortable voting either way, Jill Stein, Trump, or Kamala, they had every right to sit their asses on the couch and sit this one out. Thank you. It's simple. Exactly. Exactly. I try to literally respect everyone's opinion. You know what I mean? Like I do, because I understand that we are living in a world now where people just want to automatically alienate people, try to bully people, try to, you know what I'm saying? Like it's gotten to the point where it's insane. You completely just want to tune people out because they don't think like you. That don't make no deal. Like I just literally, unless you're an entrepreneur and you making multi-millions and you literally work by yourself, how do you manage? How do you manage in life? I don't understand it. I try to be, and I'm not perfect. By all means, I'm not perfect. But at the same time, I'm gonna speak my damn mind. And if people don't like it, they can get the hell on. Like straight up. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? There's other channels out there. But this is damn ridiculous. And I'm like, and that to me, that just proved even more that passive aggressive shit. Like, come on. We too damn grown for this. And if you really want it, and see, this is the problem. A lot of people, they just want to shun you out because they can't intelligently express themselves and give you facts to back their shit up. If you have the facts or whatever the case may be, by all means, have a healthy conversation about it. But people get too involved in their damn emotions and they don't think logically. And I think social media has been part of that damn problem. I wish I could function like that and just shun people out who I don't agree with. I would never be successful in life. Wouldn't be able to manage. So that's what the hell I wanted to say. And it is what the hell it is. And what you fail to probably realize is that you got probably a lot of people that may be around that just never said anything and they voted the other way. And I personally feel if people were willing to actually have dialogue with people and actually have a conversation with people versus getting upset and acting a damn fool, you probably would have had people more open. But like I told you guys, I would literally see people asking basic questions when literally Kamala didn't even have her policies up, and people saying, can you guys please point me into the direction of where her policies are? I want to compare her policies. And people was sitting up there going off on that person saying, if you just want to vote for Trump, just say that. What? They are asking about policies. What the hell is wrong with that? Because it would be ignorant to assume that her policies are the same as Biden's. Or should they have automatically assumed that? She is her own person. She said so herself. So you just don't want to assume her policies and Biden policies are the same. You want to assume she got her own mind and she got her own policies. And people were waiting for that. And because people asked that question, they got shunned. Same thing with people on the side asking questions about Trump and about the Project 2025. You know what I mean? Or about, you know what I'm saying, certain things that he said. And people literally jumping down their throats. We are living in some strange times right now. I'm telling you, We are living in strange times, and I don't get it. I feel like I'm in a twilight zone, which is why I am not perfect, as y'all can see. I curse like a sailor. I need to work on that. But one thing I do know is that every day I have been staying prayed up, because when I tell you all of this chaos that's going on, if you don't believe in a higher power, find some way. God bless you. Find some way to find your zen. And I don't personally feel your zen should be that you don't want to hear other people's different opinions. But if that's how you operate, fine. You can operate and do that off of my damn channel. I like to have intelligent conversations. I like to have difference of opinions here. And I love that we can have difference of opinions, be able to agree to disagree, love each other at the end of the day, and come back to the next live. I think that's a beautiful thing of all races, all ages, different backgrounds, to really be able to express themselves and not get attacked for it. We should have those type of open dialogues. But this whole bullshit of, oh, because you wasn't all up in Kamala's booty hole, you have to be MAGA. Kiss my ass. Kiss my ass if you only knew. If you really only knew. But I am objective. And I'm not going to sit up there and ignore what I clearly freaking see. And if I don't agree with certain things, I just don't damn agree with it. And if you're not answering the questions that most of America people wanted to know, which is about the economy and the migrant issue, the result is a freaking map that is majority red. I do not believe that map is majority red because they talking about all of this racism and all of the bigotry and the misogyny. No. What you had was a lot of people who remained silent and voted. And that's what we really need to talk about. Why did it go that extreme, that direction? Why did it go there? Because she had all the advantages. So that should tell people there are a lot of people that are hurting, and they're maybe hurting silently, but they're hurting. There's too many people who feel like they can't make it day by day, but they're not supposed to care about what's in their bank account and just automatically vote another way when that other way is not telling them how they're going to get by and live a better life in this economy. How does that make sense? So I understood people when they was telling me that it doesn't make any sense that they make six figures and they have to go to the food bank. I'm all about the human connection. And that breaks my heart that you literally do everything you do to get to a point in your life where you can make a decent salary. In the last damn 4 years, you feel like you can't even get by. You can't even get by. That is insane. And I'm talking about people that I know who make six figures. I can't even imagine people out here who don't make that. People like, example, in my state, California, making 40, 50,000 a year. And again, what's so crazy is 40, 50,000 a year, you still can't get certain assistance because they still try to say you make too much money. But who is able to pay California rent with 40, 50,000 a year? Oh, but then you probably gonna have those people who gonna say, well, why don't they just move? You do know it costs money to move, right? It costs thousands of dollars to move. You got to put first down, sometimes deposits and everything else. They rather struggle where they live. But I just am never been the type of person to shun people out because that's not my experience. I like to hear different perspectives and different people's experiences because then it helps me understand people more. And truly, that's what politicians are really supposed to do. Understand different perspectives and how they can meet everyone somewhere in the middle. That's what it's supposed to be. Hey, Fraps, what's up? People got tired of arguing and said what they said in that boot. And there it is. And that's the mic drop. And people don't want to admit that, especially the girls on the damn View. I don't know if y'all watch The View, but when I tell you that damn show is out of touch, Whoopi, Sunny, but again, this is also a classism situation too. See, the elitists out there, they don't understand. Half of them don't even know. Hell, I would say most of them don't go to the grocery store. They have their own personal assistants and shoppers. They wouldn't know what a gallon of milk costs. They wouldn't know what butter costs. They wouldn't know what bread costs. But you trying to tell people who literally are trying to feed themselves and them kids who they needed to vote for while you make millions of dollars a year. Get the F up out of here. So I'm a realist and I was able to see all perspectives. But just because I was able to see that perspective does not mean that I'm MAGA. Kiss my ass. Kiss my ass with that shit. Absolutely. A lot of the resources that was helping citizens have been cut tremendously. Where do the resources go to the alleged migrants? Today is Giving Tuesday and they not getting a dime from me. And this, again, but if people had a different opinion and didn't agree with that, they were more than welcome to come on my page too. There was one lady who came, she couldn't stand Trump and she was giving her perspective. I never shunned her. I wanted to hear her opinion. I wanted to hear Kamala, pro Kamala and only Kamala opinions too. I'm willing to hear it all. And I could easily say, oh, okay, I understand that perspective. Or, oh, no, I don't agree with that. Or, oh, I never knew that. Thank you for letting me know. That's what people should do. I've always said that I'm a Democrat with Republican tendencies. However, I have a major problem with MAGA, but not traditional Republicans. And you have every right to feel that way, which is why I also said, okay, we got Trump in office. We do, but here's the problem with that. I understand he has the Senate and he has the House, but y'all do know that some of those traditional Republicans don't like that man, right? So while I think some people assume because he has all the House and Senate, there are definitely still traditional Republicans who are probably nervous about what Trump is going to do as far as the standard of what they've been used to as far as government all of these years. So we just can't assume he's going to get his way in everything because he still has to go to Congress. And some of those Republicans are still very traditional. They're not MAGA, they're traditional Republicans. So this is why I said we are truly in one of those moments where we just going to have to wait and see. We're really going to have to wait and see. But ain't no fear in me. Because again, regardless on who was in office, I still stay prayed up and I still got to do what I have to do for me. And I'm still always moving forward on whoever's in office. I'm moving forward to better my life, to be able to have, you know what I'm saying, a healthy savings, to be able to, you know, get the things that I want, have the, you know, the different things I dreamed about. That is always my goal. How to better my community, regardless on who is in office, those things continue. And if you got to fight, you got to fight. I got fight in my blood. You know what I'm saying? The reason why we got most of the stuff that we got is because of our ancestors fighting. So it is what it is. So we're just going to have to wait and see. But just the freaking audacity of it all to just try to assume, honey, how I voted because I ain't kissing one's ass side. Yeah, you can go. Goodbye. No hard feelings. Still love ya. And those who are willing to rock with me will rock with me. I'll get new followers. I'll lose followers. But Chris Nicole gonna continue to keep going and keep flowing. And that's just what it is. So on that note, thank you guys for listening. Okay? I said what the hell I said. It is what it is. If I want to continue talking about politics on my damn channel, I will, and I will give my perspective and my opinion. I kind of saw it. The one where she was kind of going in, but they claimed she was reading they thought she was reading like a script or something. I kind of saw it. I love Jennifer Lewis as far as an actor is concerned. She definitely has, certain interviews that I've seen. But one thing about it is that especially when it comes to this election, I just don't think a lot of people are thinking logically. They're thinking, which, not saying thinking logically. I think that they're thinking based off of their own perspective and their own needs. And again, Jennifer Lewis is a successful actress. My gut tells me she ain't living paycheck to paycheck. Because I do know, if I'm not mistaken, I've heard an interview before where she says she has always lived at her means or even below her means to make sure that she will be okay. So something tells me Jennifer Lewis is okay. So again, a lot of people give their different opinions and perspective on things based on how comfortable they are. And what people don't want to realize is we got a lot of Americans right now who are not comfortable. They're not comfortable. They want change. They want a radical change. Now, how radical is it going to get? We don't know. We just don't know. But it was very clear by that map. That's what the majority of Americans wanted. You had the damn Amish community coming out in droves to vote. When I heard about that, I said, say what? The Amish community, over 100,000 of them made sure they got in they freaking waggies and everything else, because I don't think they have regular cars. I think they got them freaking wagons and shit. You mean to tell me they made sure they went to the polls? That's when you know something is going on here, because they don't believe in that stuff. And they said they came out in droves in Pennsylvania. So are they all racist, misogynist, or are people struggling that bad and they wanted some change? Jill Stein, I think, got the highest vote she's ever gotten anytime she's ran. Something is radical. Something's going on. Something's going on and people don't want to accept it. I was telling my mom, I really wonder if Joe should not have stepped aside. From my understanding, he was forced. He was forced to step aside. That's what they keep saying. I don't know how true that is, but they keep saying he was forced. They pretty much told him he had to go. And then that's when he decided to put his, statement out there endorsing Kamala. And we clearly know, based on my last video, as I was saying, Obama didn't even endorse her for like a whole week, I think. Nancy Pelosi didn't even endorse her for a minute. So that showed a lot of what was going on in the Democratic Party. They didn't even jump on it at first. They even said they wanted a freaking convention. So we can't deny that there's some stuff going on here. And now all of these pro-Kamala who was ready to go to blows with people who wanted to vote the other side, or even Jill Stein, now some of them are coming out being honest that things are a disaster right now. But you can't blame the American people. I think the Democrat Party needs to reset. Even Bernie Sanders said the Democratic Party has completely neglected the working class. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. If they would have allowed Bernie's ass to be the nominee, Trump wouldn't have won. In my opinion. Bernie Sanders versus Trump, that. And I'm strictly talking about policy. Not because Kamala's a woman, not because she's a woman of color. I'm talking about strictly policies. A lot of people agreed with Bernie and his focus on the working class. But when you got Bernie, and granted, Bernie didn't say it when she was running, but that's just how they get down. They're going to have each other's back until if they see that it fails, then they're going to speak truth. Bernie is speaking truth to power right now, in his opinion. He has said his own party has neglected the working class. What else is there to say after that? But don't assume because of that, and you're being honest about what the hell is obviously going on here, that somebody's just automatically MAGA. And let's be clear, if I voted for Trump, I'll tell you I voted for Trump because at the end of the day, I'm a grown-ass woman. And I do what the hell I want to do. And I do what's best for my family and for me. And that's just what it is. Yes, horse and buggy. Thank you, boo. You tell him, Shayla. I would have voted for Bernie. I think a lot of people would have. Hey, Nikki girl. A lot of people would have. They definitely would have voted for him. But with that being said, you guys, I'm done. Oh, and trust, I'm not mad. This is how I talk when I just say it is what the hell it is. And y'all done heard me like this on some of my videos before. But ain't nobody with their freaking opinions about me about to F up my day. I just pretty much said what the hell it is. It is what it is. I am never going to shun people for who they voted for their decisions and what they need to do for them and their family. If you voted for Trump, still got love for you. You voted for Kamala, still got love for you. Voted for Jill Stein, still got love for you. If you sat your ass on the couch, I still got love for you. People have their decisions and people have their reasons. And we got to start being able to listen to those different reasons and be able to at least agree to disagree and be adults about it. So on that note, you guys, thank y'all for listening. I love all of y'all. I appreciate y'all. Trust and believe me. And for those who feel like they got to hit the unsubscribe button because they don't like what I said, I appreciate you. Because down the line, you probably still wasn't going to like something I said anyway. So you might as well just get it over with now. Just get it over with. And those who rock with me will rock with me. And trust and believe those will find me who may like that I give a difference of opinion and they'll hit the subscribe button. It's all good. It's all good. Much respect. Thank you, Danielle. So happy I caught this live. My family mad because I voted Trump, but Biden isn't doing anything. Baby, you can vote for whoever the hell you want to vote for. You grown and you do what's best for you. And it's unfortunate you literally have families who are divided and acting like they don't want to deal with someone simply because of how they're voted and what was best for them. Mind you, this man ain't even in office yet. He's not. So we really gonna have to, I guess, wait and see. But I guess to a certain extent, I ain't waiting. I'm still gonna live my life. And I don't live off of fear. And I'm gonna still continue to do me and find ways to better my life. And I would suggest, crew, you guys do the same. These politicians are not God, okay? Continue to live your life and continue to progress and move forward, regardless on who is in office. Because trust and believe, we're going to be all right. If you have faith, we're going to be all right. Trust we done been through worse. You know what I'm saying? Trust. But with that being said, you guys, I love y'all. Thank you guys so much for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe, or you can unlike. You may not like what I said. Don't care, but it is what it is. With that being said, I will see you. I work in DC and we have issues with Trump. Of course, people have issues with Trump. People have issues with Kamala. People have issues with Jill Stein. There's no perfect politician. I told y'all before, I don't have 100% trust in any politician. I just don't. They say what they need to say to get elected. Bottom line. So I don't necessarily put my faith in any of them. I put my faith in God. So, love y'all. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you on my next video. Toodles.